Hey there, friends. It's Lynn Limburg. You know me, Bad Couch Guru, Couch to Active creator, author, podcast producer. Hey, it's May 1st, and those of you who listen all the time, my friends out there, you know that the first day of every month is when we look back, we reflect on how exercise went in the previous month, and then we look forward and do some planning for the future upcoming month. So this month, though, holy moly, May 1st, 2020, COVID, it looks like we're beginning to maybe have some loosening up of this quarantine. But oh my gosh, I'm 6 weeks into being quarantined, and I am so happy that we're going to be able to open up our state parks early next week. But pretty much everything else is still closed. So this month is completely different. So this is what I want us to do this month for this recap. Completely different. What I want you to do is to look back over the month of April and thinking about exercise and your goals to exercise more, and look at how much chaos was added to your life. How much stress was added to your life or not. Everyone's having different experiences here, but for the most part, we're seeing a lot of chaos, a lot of stress, a lot of just mental strain. And we also know that your situation is probably very different from your neighbor's, possibly, or even mine. So take that, set it on the table there, and say, okay, this is my chaos, this is my stressors. And then look and say, and the answer here might be similar. Ask yourself, for the month of April, how much did my routines and schedules change? Yeah, probably pretty much everybody. It changed a lot in some ways. Now put that on the table and look at both of them. And now what I want you to do is look at how much your life has changed for the month of April, how much chaos was introduced, how much schedule changes were introduced, and then look at how you responded to it in terms of exercise and see what lessons you can get out of it. So, for example, maybe you are in a situation where you have a lot more time, and yes, your schedule changed, and yes, you're mentally kind of strained, but you have a lot of time on your hands. Then ask yourself, okay, so if I'm not busy, if the excuse of busy is gone, am I now exercising more? Or if the excuse of busy is gone, but the strain of the trauma of COVID and the pandemic is there, how does that impact my exercise? Does exercise become something I do as a way to release the tension and stress? Or does the chaos of the schedule make exercise even harder for me? Or am I less motivated or more motivated? The only wrong answer here is if you are not honest with yourself. This is not an exercise in finding what is the correct thing to do quite yet. This is an exercise in getting to know yourself and knowing not how should you have responded, but how did you respond? What was your reality? And then depending on your answer, you're going to either need to give yourself some tough love or a massive dose of compassion, or a combination of both. Now, our first responders, folks working in hospitals, if you're in that, front line working, and I know some of you are just feeling like, God, you've even just got PTSD just from, working the grocery stores because of everything going on with COVID. Your situation in your reality is even different, and it's going to change again in the next month. So take a look at that and say, what happened? How did I respond? And then look at April. April's gone. Oh my gosh, time flies so fast. Look at May. It's May 1st. Look at May and make a prediction of, is May going to look like April? Or is May going to be different? Will I have the same stresses? Will I have the same schedule upset? Or will I be in a little bit more of a routine? Or am I just now getting into a quarantine routine and now it's all going to change again because things might start opening up? So that's the work to do for May to make our exercise more successful, is to say, okay, what worked, what didn't work in light of the crazy, and what strategy or tactic can I use for the future? And over the month of May, we're going to be talking about this together. I've been doing a lot of conversations with folks in the fitness industry to learn more about how things are going to open up and what they think are going to happen, and more looking at how exercise may change, and our definition of exercise may change to more of a health and wellness focus going forward, which I'm very excited about. But that's another topic for another day. So there you go. That's all we're going to do. We're going to put everything else aside that we normally do, look forward in the next month and see what barriers to fitness you might have. Well, we don't even know. We don't even know now. So we're going to work through together on dealing with the unknowns of the future. So for now, just look back, reflect, ask yourself, how did I react or work with or against the unknowns that came at me last month? Learn from that, and then give yourself a massive dose of compassion as you look forward to May. All right, friends, that's it for now. I think I got a bonus episode coming for you tomorrow, Saturday. So we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye now. Take care. Exercise should not be dreadful, but getting off the couch is the hardest thing we do. And so Couch to Active has an all-new website to match our all-new world we live in now. Head over to couchtoactive.com and finish step number 1 today. Did you know that Couch to Active has an app? It's the easiest way to keep track of and follow the Couch to Active podcast. So head on over to your app store, and it doesn't matter whether you're on an iPhone, a tablet, or an Android device. Search for Couch to Active, that's T-O Active. Download the app and check it out. Bye-bye now.